Joining me now, House Foreign Affairs, GOP leader, Homeland Security Chair Emeritus. He is Congressman Michael McCaul. Great to have you back on, sir. Growing calls even from Democrats for congressional probes. It's good to have you on. Democrats are also asking for congressional probes into the botched withdrawal from Afghanistan. More and more Republicans by the day say Biden should resign or be impeached. What's your take on even Democrats pushing for more probes?
You know, I think there's a lot of interest, bipartisan, into what happened. It shouldn't be a partisan issue. It should be an American issue. I think what happened was an absolute disaster. The way this drawdown was done. I mean, you know, Biden basically in May decided we're going to pull all troops out with no conditions on the ground, with the date certain, and that was the beginning of the end. And they had no plan how to withdraw American citizens, how to draw our interpreters out, the special immigrant visa holders. And I had a really horrible story this weekend, talking to high levels, trying to get 4 busloads of little girls in the choir at the Afghan university who were Christian. They were orphans. They sat at the gate for a day, got through the Taliban, only to be turned by high officials in our United States government back into the hands of the Taliban. There are so many unanswered questions here. There's a lot of anger, Liz, not only with members of Congress, but when we go home to our constituents. You know, the American people wanted us to wind this down, but they didn't want an unconditional surrender to the Taliban. And that's precisely what we gave them. As we left last night, you could see them celebrating in the streets. You know, and all the cachet they got, and the cash and the helicopters. I can only imagine what 9/11 is going to look like on the 20th anniversary. It brings shame and disgrace on this country. We want answers to the questions. If the Democrats join us, great. If they don't, we're going to go forward with our own investigation.
Yeah, now we've got the Taliban, who harbored the 9/11 terrorists, raising their flag at the U.S. Embassy in Kabul on the anniversary of 9/11. So we've got President, by the way, there's almost 24 times that President Biden since 2018 said we will not leave no American will ever be left behind anywhere, domestically, foreign, both those policies. Biden said to ABC News August 19th, quote, if there's American citizens left, we're going to stay to get them all out. But we didn't stay. Again, he said that nearly 24 times since 2018, no American will be left behind. I mean, I don't know how you recover from this.
Yeah, I don't either. He also said it wouldn't be like a Saigon. He also said that al-Qaeda is gone from Afghanistan. All of it, you know, it's either a lie or it's just incompetence. I don't know what it is. But to your point, you know, the American value, particularly the military, is no one left behind. And this is precisely what we did. We left American citizens behind because we had an arbitrary deadline, not mission-based, but rather arbitrary deadline. That was the mistake. And so that, yeah.
Right, and now you've got 90 retired generals. Yeah, now you got 90 retired generals and admirals saying the Pentagon chief Lloyd Austin and the Joint Chiefs of Staff Chair Mark Milley that they should step down over this debacle. Either they didn't do enough or they should resign in protest. Your reaction to reports that Joe Biden kept Congress and the public in the dark back in June when Joe Biden waived a federal statute and blocked the Pentagon from giving a briefing to Congress about the terrorist dangers of pulling out. The statute said he had to brief Congress if he was going to cut troop levels below 2,000. He stopped it, saying this would undermine national security interests, and basically is saying that effectively Biden blocking Congress meant Congress and the public couldn't do proper oversight and see ahead of time of the debacle they were creating. Could this be grounds for a push to really say, President Biden, you know, is this a possible grounds for impeachment?
Well, and now you're getting into the meat of the matter. And this is something that, you know, I'm the leader on Foreign Affairs Committee, Armed Services, House Intel. All 3 committees will be conducting this oversight and investigation. But this is what you just cited. It violates the law. And it violates the law in a very bad way, where Congress is kept out of the loop on a very serious national security issue. This is not about a phone call to Ukraine or perhaps some, misdealings with an intern. This really deals with lives and American lives that are going to be lost because of how this was handled and the lies along the way. To me, I did get the briefings in May, June, and July from the intelligence community, and it was a very dire assessment. They they predicted exactly what was going to happen. And it was the State Department that had this rosy idea that we're going to negotiate with the Taliban in Doha and pull this peace deal out. And you know what? Biden will blame his top generals and his intelligence community. I think they got it right. But he'll blame anyone but himself. He owns this. It was his decision.
Okay. He didn't surge troops. Congressman Michael McCaul, thanks for joining us. It's good to have you on.